Welcome back, where we are going to talk today about some incredible things that are happening in and around Sacramento area. And those things include Sacramento is recognized by Redfin as the top relocation destination. The city is preparing for a transformative 2025 with a series of ambitious projects, and these developments promise to reshape the region, creating a more sustainable, vibrant, and connected community. I'm super excited for one that I'm gonna save till the end, so stick around and watch this all the way through. It's an absolute favorite of mine, very near and dear to my heart. Braden Project website says that this development will feature 8,000 residences, extensive parks and open space, and a focus on walkability and bikeability. This emphasis on creating a 10-minute city promotes a healthier lifestyle and reduces reliance on cars. The project also aims to address the region's housing needs, offering a variety of housing options. And so let's take a look here at this Braden project. It says here, as we look at the website, say hello to a radically new way to live and work in California, a new community that's fully approved and development ready, with all the texture and energy of urban living, but with more nature in your day. And more and more I learn about grounding and those kinds of things, the better it is that maybe we don't have so much cement and you can walk through a park on your way to work. At the Braden, work, home, school, and entertainment will be all within 10 minutes reach via EV shuttle, e-bike, and foot power. That's a walk. It's a sustainable and interconnected community tuned to innovators and our evolving work lives. In Sacramento, where the land starts its rise towards the Sierras. So weekend adventure is always on the horizon. It's a good life. And good for California by tackling some of the most pressing social and environmental challenges of our time. I'm not going to read this entire website. You can certainly do that yourself by checking out bradenca.com, where I'm getting this from. Absolutely incredible community vibe. And let's take a look here at what this master plan looks like here. It's located just basically south of Grant Line, between what's really known as Anatolia. They're calling it Braden, California. It's probably going to be similar to what we know as Anatolia, which is still considered Rancho Cordova. And then it's going to butt up against Folsom, El Dorado Hills over here. All of this just south of Highway 50. And it's looking like it's going to give you that vibe that you get from Doco, maybe a little bit of the community and business feel that you get over there just off of Zinfandel. I want to say it's called Zinfandel Village, where you've got like your Home Depot and those kinds of things. Not as walkable as what this appears to be, but just an absolute beautiful addition to what we have in Sacramento that's growing. And we all know of what's going on over there south of 50 in Folsom Ranch, and then you're going to have this that kind of connects Rancho to Folsom Ranch, and then you've got all that other development going over there again south of 50 for the El Dorado Hills area. So just really excited to see all of this come to fruition. Like it says, it's a 10-minute community, so you can walk, bike, or e-transport yourself all within a 10-minute period. And they're going to have outdoor seating areas, obviously coffee setups, co-work space, tech spaces. Just looks absolutely incredible. I'm really excited to see all of these homes being built over there. So let's move on. So from there, we have a light rail modernization. I don't know about you, but I remember public transportation back in my early teens. That was bus one from Rancho Cordova over to Sunrise Mall, which Sunrise Mall, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see what ends up being or becoming what we know now as the Sunrise Mall. Personally, I predict, or I think it should be a little bit more of that high end or higher end kind of sky high rises type scenarios with some work live. Maybe condos that are in, like a 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo that's around that $450 to $525 range. I think we can increase affordability there. But at any rate, I digress. I'm not a planner. I am just a realtor. But that being said, so take a look here at what they're discussing. There's a modernization of the light rail system and some other public transportation as well, but we're going to focus on the light rail. Modern transportation system is essentially for a growing city. Sacramento's light rail system is undergoing a significant modernization. So I think those that do use this already for transportation are really going to appreciate it. And I also think that maybe as it improves and increases its safety factors, maybe more teenagers and those that are ride sharing will also take part in this. According to the SacRT website, it says here that the Gold Line began service on Sunday, September 1st, 2024. This train between Sacramento Valley Station and Iron Point Station. SacRT is continuing construction efforts to add passing track to provide 15-minute service frequency from Folsom area to stations through October 2024. Once construction is complete, the new low-floor trains will operate on the Gold Line between Sacramento Valley Station and historic Folsom Station. Right alert, Gold Line station platform changes. The construction on the Gold Line is complete, or once it's complete, SacRT is reminding riders to watch their step. This modernization is geared to make future travel easier, safer, and more convenient for the riders. It's the biggest project in our history and will take 5 years to complete, which is scheduled to take place through 2027. So as you can tell, it's already been in the works and should be absolutely completed by 2027. So given that this is California, maybe 2032. Gosh, I mean, if it's anything like that 50 interchange, it's going to be going on for a while. But hopefully, this will eliminate or alleviate some of that congestion that we do see on Highway 50 around those, traffic-y times of day. So moving on along, we also are getting the X Games. So Sacramento's becoming a hub for major sporting events, and the city has secured the rights to host the X Games for 3 consecutive years. I used to live in the Huntington Beach area, and I know that like when the surf competitions are going on, they had X Games down there one year. It brings so much great value to our communities. A lot of the local businesses will certainly be able to thrive during these 3 years as it brings revenue. It also brings a new perspective of what we have to offer. So let's take a peek here at the xgames.com. Sacramento is getting these games. It's going to be August 22nd through 24th. And X Games is excited to announce their 3-year partnership with California Dreamin' Entertainment, which will bring the renowned actions, sports, and music festival to Cal Expo in Sacramento each summer from 2025 through 2027. California Dreamin' Entertainment is reimagining the former Raging Water site at the Cal Expo California State Fairgrounds in Sacramento and is leading the city's partnership with X Games. X Games Sacramento 2025 will bring 3 days of action, sports, culture, and competitions to the capital city. And it is also happens to be the 30th anniversary of the X Games. So that's pretty cool. Some of the biggest moments in X Games history took place in the San Francisco Bay, said Jeremy Bloom, CEO of X Games. 25 years later, we're thrilled to bring the X Games back to Northern California to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the brand. And here's a quote from Bryce Tyron. I grew up right outside of Sacramento, so this is really a dream come true for me. He is a 5-time X Games BMX athlete, and he said that at a press conference. So general admission and premium tickets will be available soon for X Games Sacramento. So stay tuned. We'll certainly have more updates coming in the future for that. Now let's talk about Roseville Junction, and some of the suburban growth that we have. The suburban areas are also seeing significant development. Roseville Junction is a prime example, and you can see here, calling Roseville Junction, that area right where 80 and 65 meet, in between the Galleria and Villa Sport. And developers describe Roseville Junction as a destination for entertainment, dining, and recreation. The project caters to the growing demand for diverse entertainment options outside of the city center. So let's take a peek at what exactly they are referring to. So what is the Roseville Junction? Let's take a look here. So you can see here, it's this large area, which you can see here, this picture got taken really early before the commute started to happen, or middle of the day when nobody's on the roads. But you've got Villa Sport right here, and then this is the Galleria Mall. And you got that hotel, Westwood, some other restaurants over here. So this area in here, Roseville Junction, is going to have such things as Electric Pickle, which I'll show you here in a second. And it's also going to have Fieldwork Brewing, a 20,000 square foot outdoor venue at Roseville Junction will feature modular containers surrounding an open area planned for concerts, artisan events, and small festivals. Fieldwork also has plans for a beer garden. There's going to be 2 hotels. Approximately 250 rooms are planned for Roseville Junction by Hyatt Roseville and Hyatt House Roseville. And then there's going to be some other entertainment that is open right now. So if you do want to take part of that and have your business over there, you can contact the economic development or drop a comment below, and I'll try and put you together with them. Purchase and sale agreement for the previously city-owned site was approved by City Council in 2020, and proceeds from the $4.8 million sale went to the city's strategic improvement fund, with a portion helping spur new economic development initiatives. So super excited for that. So I'm going to highlight one of these here. So this is Electric Pickleball. This is their website. It's what I believe to be similar, kind of like a Topgolf for pickleball. Notice it says eat and drink, smash and dink. Now, I'm guessing they're not referring to the smash like Jersey Shore was referring to smashing, although if you drink enough, who knows what could happen. And dink, I'm guessing that is a pickleball term, and it is not relating to double income, no kids, although probably if the prices are anything similar to Topgolf, you will probably need 2 incomes and not have any kids to be able to afford it. But it looks super fun. Food looks absolutely incredible here at the Electric Pickle. Some sashimi, nigiri. They've got some tapas. Obviously, you're going to have some indoor courts. That's what's very appealing, because there's those courts right next to where this area is, and those are always are obviously outdoor pickleball courts right now. It says, now according to the website, 10-day, all-day open play. However, it's Roseville. Probably is going to be a little bit more expensive than that, and they are hiring. Just looks absolutely like a ton of fun. Personally, I don't play a lot of pickleball. I am here recording information for you instead and running a real estate team. Definitely something that I want to get into. Something that my fiance has a lot of fun doing with her Topgolf coworkers. In fact, to the point where I went out with her one time. We had fun, immediately went and got our own rackets and balls, and I don't think those balls have been opened since. Kind of like when I go get new golf balls. They last me one shot, and then they're in the water. But anyways, so that is the electric pickle. So super excited for that. I know that the construction's already underway, so we'll see when that gets here, but it's supposed to be here this year, so stay tuned for that. Now, last but certainly not least is what is happening in Sacramento as it relates to pro baseball. If you haven't heard already, the Athletics, formerly known as the Oakland A's, are coming to Sacramento. You can see here that they are completely gutting the field so that it can be of pro level caliber. Now what's funny is, as somebody that has sat in the diamond level seats at Oakland Coliseum, as well as the seats right behind home plate at the Rivercat Stadium, they could have done absolutely no upgrades, and the Oakland A's would have gotten an upgrade just by moving to the AAA stadium of the River Cats. But because of the fact that baseball teams coming here, it had to be up to their standards and their calibers as well. So so excited. I've been an entire lifelong fan of the A's, and to the point where I remember my very first game, 7 years old. We did not have a lot of money, and I look back at the sacrifices my parents made to get me to those games and to get me to those experiences. And at any rate, we always had to go up the stairs to our seats. That's why now, as an adult and a privileged adult, I only walk downstairs when I go to games, unless I'm going up to a suite or the rooftop bar or something like that, but only go downstairs because it's just a different experience. At any rate, I digress. We were walking up the stairs and my dad lost me. Now back then in Oakland Coliseum, there was a lot of fans, to the point of there was probably 30,000 plus fans at the game. I was walking around, literally I remember crying, I can't find my daddy, I lost my daddy. Thank God there weren't creeps back then out stealing children. I mean, at least not to today's society. And some lady found me. She walked me back to the security, where there's security guards already out looking for me. And then we had to use payphone. Yes, it is a long time ago. And my dad had to make that call back to my mom of what just happened. I don't know why he actually did it. We didn't have to call her and tell her that he lost his son momentarily. But at any rate, I don't know why I told you that story other than to share that I am an absolute A's fan. I am so excited for the fact that the A's are coming here at Sutter Health Park, and they're sold out already. For the whole season sold out. You can only get tickets, I think it's on StubHub and in the secondary market. But it's going to be intimate. This is a stadium built for AAA teams, so that means that there's only going to be about 16,000 fans. So kind of like if you've ever gone to a spring training game, you have that intimacy, but you're there watching the absolute pros playing. Now, they don't have much to play for because of spring training, and maybe they don't play a full game, but you're still there, and it's such a great environment. Now, we're going to have that same experience for the next 3 years as all of those other teams come into our Sacramento market, and what it's going to do for the downtown market and the economics is just amazing. You are going to want to be a business owner in the downtown Sacramento area over the next 3 years for sure. And all the events that we have outdoors, it's so beautiful to see this area where I grew up in is now such a desirable place to check out and to be a part of. And I mean, imagine now the A's are going to be hosting the Yankees, and we're opening the season with the Chicago Cubs. How cool is that? It's so exciting, and I'll definitely be there. And you're just going to have that intimate environment of watching an A's game and with the pros, you know, with an upgraded experience. It's so incredible. I am so excited, and I thank you for watching this video. And if you are still watching this, please share it with somebody who might be looking for this information. Drop a comment below, subscribe if you haven't already, all that good stuff. It means a ton to me, and lets me know that I'm not just talking to a camera, and there's somebody on the other side of this that is also finding some value. So thank you so much. Look forward to bringing you some more content like this, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.